Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? So, my plan today for this channel had been to do a Halloween candle haul from Bath & Body Works. But I went to Bath & Body Works and I didn't really like any of their Halloween candles. I thought they all stunk. So I was driving home, getting ready to go make videos, and I remember that Troy commented and said that he would like to see me do a summer walk through Richie Woods. And I was like, you know what? I haven't been to Richie Woods, I don't think, at all this summer. And I did the winter when I walked out here in my Crocs, which was not very warm and cozy. And so I was like, you know what? I think that I should do a summer walk through Richie Woods. So here I am. And I did one in the fall. I think I may have done one in the spring. It's absolutely beautiful, look. You can tell how different it is. I always wear the wrong shoes to go on a walk. I have Birkenstock sandals on, plastic ones. I always wear the wrong shoes to go on a walk in the woods. I kind of want to see the creek down here. Here's that thing that I always come and visit every year. Or every time I come here. Look at this. This is so spooky. What is over here? There's something over here. I don't know what this is. What is this? Fisher's Health Department. Please do not disturb. Mosquito surveillance. That's interesting. Isn't it so pretty out here? I honest to God don't know why I don't come out here more often and walk around. This is exactly what my backyard was like when I was growing up. Like, we had a huge full woods like this when I was, I'm gonna go down here for a little bit. When I was growing up, there's people walking right behind me, so I'll take this off the beaten path area. These tall grasses. Isn't it? There's a little thing that I went over and stood on last time that I was here. I always think about, like, serial killers capturing you when I come out here. Which is probably because I watch too much about true crime and read too much true crime. God, it's so pretty, isn't it? Just right out here in the middle of the suburbs. I love that this area is just preserved like this. Look how nice they keep it. It's like they have a little fire pit over here. They must have had some kind of elementary class out here today. Fran and Ethan. The little wild daisies out here. I love, there's this person that was, I'm not going to show him, but he was just like sitting back over there by himself. And I love that people just come out here by themselves and just sit and think and read. I think I took for granted when I was growing up as a kid, you know, that I had. I feel like I took a wrong turn. I don't know why, but I feel like I took a wrong turn somewhere. Because I should be seeing the bridge and the creek already, but I'm not. But I feel like I took for granted when I was a kid having all of this kind of woods in my backyard. And I mean, we would constantly play and make forts and all other kinds of stuff. And I had such a great time, but I just thought, I don't know what I thought. I didn't think much about it. It was just my backyard, you know. I was never afraid of the woods, and the woods were always such a magical place for me, you know, and that, just our street, and playing baseball in the street and everything in the summer. It was always just such a safe place for me. And then I would have to go back to school in the fall, where everybody was mean. Not all of the kids on my street, we didn't all go to the same school, so like a lot of the kids went to private schools and, you know, stuff like that. So it wasn't that we all went to the same school. And even the ones that I did go to the same school with, we were in different grades. So I didn't really have anybody from my neighborhood to be like real protective of me in school. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. I can't believe the creek bed is completely dried up. I wonder where the cemetery is out here. So supposedly there's like a cemetery out here. I have no idea where it's at. One day I walked way down there, if you remember. What does this sign say here? Dedicated state, nature preserve. I haven't walked this way. I'm gonna walk this way. God, it's so pretty. I think I might be a little freaked out if I walked upon a little cemetery out here. South Ridge Trail, Hare Creek Trail. Let's go this way. Do you know what's so crazy? Is my best friend's kennel backs up to Richie Woods, and it's like over there, and I can hear all the dogs barking from the kennel. So I guess if I got lost, I could just walk over to Tanya Jean's and be like, hey. I can't believe there's not more people out here walking. It looks like there's like a field up there. I don't know that I want to walk that far. Oh, there's another bridge over here. Can you hear the dogs from the kennel? I'm going to walk back this way a little bit. yeah, those summers it seemed like anything was possible, you know, and we'd play in the woods in the real hot days and be in the creek. I was never afraid of anything, you know, like, never afraid to be in the woods, even until it got dark. We'd play out in the woods in the dark. And, my dad had built me this awesome tree house behind the house. And, there's some people walking down here. And, we'd catch crawdads. We'd turn over rocks and catch crawdads. But I was never afraid, you know? These people are walking up here. I'm going to pass them by in just a second. So I'm going to put this down. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We play baseball and kickball for hours in the street. My friends, Jesse and Katie. It's so funny, I had a dream about Jesse last night. I just remembered that right now, saying this. I had a dream and like I saw her, and she didn't recognize me because of my white hair and my beard and stuff. And I was like, Jesse, it's Peter. And she was like, oh my God, and she gave me this huge hug. Look at all that broken apart. It's so weird to me that the creek bed has no water in it. I feel like even when I came last fall, the creek bed had water in it. But anyway, we always had some agenda, you know? It was like, we're gonna do this, or we would make dams, like, in the creek, you know? We had a huge creek behind us. I mean, it wasn't like 20 feet across. Some areas it was like that small. In other areas it was like 10 feet, but we would walk the whole distance of the creek, you know? And we'd be like, okay, we have to dam this part up so the tadpoles have to go around, this way or whatever, you know? And, it had this like grayish clay in the creek bed. We always had so much fun. And, it seemed like the days just lasted 15 hours long, you know? And then at night, when everybody's mom would call them in, I would go upstairs and take a bath. And, I would, put on my little pajamas, my matching pajamas, you know, little short pajamas that had, you know, like the light blue, the big white buttons. I had the big white buttons, and sometimes I'd have like the white pinstripe, and then I'd get into bed and I would read a book. My mom did not like air conditioning in the summer. She thought it was too expensive to pay for air conditioning. So, starting at about when the sun went down, which in Indianapolis is weird. Like, Alex and I were just talking about this the other night. It was almost 10 o'clock and the sun, sunlight was still out. Not like sunlight, but it was still sunny. It wasn't sunny, but you could still see outside. And, my mom would crank open all the windows. So that, like, the cool air from the night. That is so pretty. We're coming to our windows. I gotta stop for a second. Hold my arm out. Because my arm is, oh God. My arm is sore. I can hold this camera. But my mom, you know, would turn the air conditioning on back on in the morning. But I would wake up and I'd be like all sweaty from the night before, you know, and it had like overnight. It seems like summers were hotter then. Felt like summers were, I don't know. By August, it felt like we had 100-degree days, you know. I don't have that anymore. is so strange. Turn the camera around for a little bit. And then get up and start it all over. I went to tennis camps in the summer when I was growing up, so sometimes I had tennis in the morning, but by August the tennis camps were over. So I didn't have tennis camps anymore in the summer. At that point, somebody's walking by me. I like your t-shirt.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Her t-shirt said, "Get used to different." I like that. Isn't that path so beautiful? I think sometimes, you know, my parents wanted to keep me in the same school district from kindergarten all the way through, so I would know all the same kids and feel safe and protected and all that kind of stuff. And I always think it's funny, you know, that the exact opposite of their intentions happened. But by staying in the same house that I grew up in for the whole time that I was growing up in, I think I did have that, you know? I think I did have that. So, okay, these people are behind me now, so I'm going to get off here now and go home. And I hope that you enjoyed this little walk as much as I did. And I love you guys. Bye.